sound of a crackling fire, gentle rain against a window. It all started on a Tuesday, a day just like any other until the mail arrived. Tucked between a gas bill and a grocery store flyer was an envelope that made my heart stop. It was old, the color of weak tea, and the address was written in a familiar looping script I hadn't seen in over a decade. My father's handwriting, my father who passed away when I was 16. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely tear it open. The paper inside was just as aged, and it smelled faintly of salt and old books. The letter was short, almost cryptic. "My dearest Clara," it began. "If you're reading this, it means I'm gone, but not everything is lost. There are things I never had the courage to tell you. Go to the old lighthouse at Serpent's Point, the one we used to watch from the cliffs. A secret is hidden there, a truth I should have shared. Go when the moon is a sliver in the sky. Serpent's Point. We hadn't been there in years. It was a jagged, dangerous stretch of coast, and the lighthouse had been abandoned long before I was born. Locals said it was haunted, a place where sailors' ghosts still cried out during storms. A secret? A truth? My father was a quiet man, a history professor. What kind of secrets could he possibly have? The letter felt like a puzzle, a final game left for me to play. I knew with a certainty that settled deep in my bones that I had to go. So I waited. I watched the moon wane day by day until it was just a faint silver scratch against the velvet black sky. That night I drove out to Serpent's Point. The wind howled, whipping my hair across my face as I picked my way along the treacherous path. The lighthouse stood before me, a skeletal finger pointing at the stars, its windows like vacant eyes. The door was swollen shut with sea damp, but I put my shoulder into it, and with a groan of protest it swung open into darkness. Inside, the air was thick with dust and the ghosts of forgotten years. I used my phone's flashlight to explore, my footsteps echoing in the cavernous space. I searched everywhere, behind loose bricks, under dusty floorboards, inside old rusted cabinets. Nothing. Hours passed. Frustration and grief began to well up inside me. Was this just a cruel joke, a final confusing farewell? I slumped against the cold, curved wall, ready to give up. The clock on my phone ticked over to midnight, and that's when it happened. A low hum started, vibrating through the stone floor. I scrambled to my feet, my heart hammering against my ribs. A soft blue light began to pulse from the very top of the lighthouse where the lantern room was. It wasn't the powerful beam of a working lighthouse, it was ethereal, otherworldly. Then another light appeared, a smaller orb of gold dancing in the air right in front of me. It swirled and coalesced, and for a heart-stopping moment it took on a shape, a form, a face. It was my father. Not as a ghost, but as a shimmering projection of light and energy. He smiled, the same gentle smile I remembered so well, and then he spoke. His voice not a sound in the air, but a thought placed directly into my mind. He explained that he wasn't just a history professor. He was part of a secret society, guardians of ancient non-human technology. This lighthouse wasn't for ships, it was a beacon, a communication device with worlds beyond our own. He'd faked his death to protect me, to go on a mission he couldn't return from. The letter was a failsafe, a way to tell me the truth if he never made it back. He told me I was a guardian now too, that this legacy, this impossible star-spanning secret was mine, and as the blue light from the lantern above pulsed one last time and faded away, so did his image, leaving me alone in the dark, with a secret bigger than the ocean and a destiny written in the stars.